last breath that I took. Now, the story of today is based on a very popular epic, Mahabharata. We all might have heard of a character called Karan. Now, Karan was the son of Kunti. Kunti was given a boon by sage Durvasa that she can invoke the blessings of any god, any devata, to have a progeny, to have a child. Kunti got a bit curious, and by the virtue of which, even though she wasn't married, just to check this particular boon, which was basically a mantra, she invoked the god Suryadev to see if this boon works. Lo and behold, the boon worked, as was promised, as was given by sage Durvasa. And she now has a baby, an infant, a toddler. And she's not even married yet. So she's thinking that, what do I do of this kid? Because in those days as well, having a kid without marriage was not considered to be good. And that too for a princess who was later going to be a queen of some nation. So what she did was that she went to a river and then she floated this particular kid by, telling or asking the nature to take care of this kid. Now, this kid was no ordinary guy. This kid, he was the son of Suryadev himself. In fact, he was born with a natural kavach, a natural protection, a natural armor on his skin, and a kundal, an earring, which was there to protect him, both of these. And these weren't something which was over and above his body. This was something which was attached to his skin. Now, anyways, as the story goes by, this kid is called Karan, and he in fact has been found by who later becomes the Sarathi or the charioteer of Hastinapur. So he is called the Sud Putra, Karan. But Karan, he doesn't know that he is the son of Suryadev, has all the valor and all the intelligence, because remember, Suryadev is the Devata, is the god who pervades everything. He is very wise. He is the keeper of wisdom. He has a lot of wisdom. In fact, Hanumanji also approaches Suryadev to teach him the ways of the world and Vedas and Upanishads and everything. He is very handsome also. Karan is very handsome as well. He has that tej in him, which the Suryadev has, that brilliance. In fact, he's almost parallel to Arjun in terms of archery also, which is a kind of a tiff created between, Arjun's guru, Dronacharya. And Dronacharya doesn't want Karan to come forward because Karan is not Dronacharya's student. So that is another story altogether. Anyways, now cut to the time when Mahabharata is actually taking place in Kurukshetra. Right before that, everybody in the Pandav clan, including Krishna, is a bit concerned about the valor that Karan has. Nobody can beat Karan. Also because he is very powerful, he knows his ways around the war scene, but then he has this armor and he has this protection in the form of earrings directly from Suryadev. So even if you try, you might not be able to kill him. He might get wounded, but because of this protection, nobody will be able to kill him. And because he is fighting from the side of the Kauravas, it is important for him to be defeated. But how? Now, Karan is known for his benevolence. Whoever comes to him and asks for anything, he gives it to them. That's where the term Danveer Karan comes from, which means somebody who will give you what you ask for, who will donate to you what you ask for. This was the Achilles heel, which Krishna knew. So he asks Indradev. Who is Indradev? Indradev is the king of the Devatas, the gods, plus he is also the father of Arjuna. So Krishna asks Indradev to go and ask Karan of this armor. How would he do that? Indradev transforms himself into a rishi, into a Brahmin. And he goes to Karan right after his morning prayer. It was said that if you ask Karan anything, right after his morning prayer, he will take that more so as an indication of the universe and give it to you. So right after his morning prayer, Indradev in the form of Brahmin goes to him and says that, "Oh Lord, will you give me what I ask you for?" Karan says, "Of course, yes. Haven't you heard about me? I am known to give whatever one asks for, if I can." So Indradev in the form of Brahmin says, "I want your armor and I want your earrings." Karan doesn't understand that what has he been asked for. But because he's known to be a Danveer, to be benevolent, he has to live up to that particular expectation or that label of his. Mind you, this armor is not something that he has worn from above. This is attached to his skin. So even while it hurts him, he rips this armor off from his skin. And these earrings also, which are embedded in his ears, he rips them off and gives it to this Brahmin, who is basically Indradev in the form of Brahmin. This, my friends, is the story that I want to discuss with you today to conclude our 21 days, 21 ways journey. The message in this story is very, very important. And I specifically chose this story as a conclusion for our beautiful journey that we have had so far. Now, of course, each one of us will take a message which is particular to us from this story. What do you think is the 21st way to transform our story hidden in this particular epic that I have just told you? Please write to me in the comment section. What do you get out of this? And just as a reminder, in case you haven't already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel by the name Neha Goyal Stream Reading. And hit the bell icon. All the previous videos in this series are uploaded there. Not just that, there is a lot more which has been uploaded there in terms of life's hacks in our transformation journey. How to fall in love with ourselves, how to let go of an argument, how to generally let go. So a lot of these things have been mentioned and picked up and uploaded on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe to it. Even after this, I will keep populating that channel. Also, just to let you know, tomorrow, which is the 15th of April, I will be coming online on my Facebook page by the name Neha Goyal Stream Reading. Wherein this life would be about how to increase your immunity in this period through ancient ways. So I'll be using what I have learned in astrology and also shamanism and a lot of other things. If this interests you, do go over there, like, and hit the notification so that you know when I'm live over there. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. IST is that. So, right. So the one message that I wanted to conclude, the one hack that I wanted to conclude this series with is that you know how many times in our life we tend to be over-giving. We feel that if we give, only then will we receive love and respect from others. While doing so, we do not care that are we cutting ourselves? Are we hurting ourselves? Are we giving from an overflowing cup? Or are we giving in the name of sacrifice? Just like Karan did in this particular story. Even though he knew that taking off this armor makes him absolutely naked and takes away his power, not just that, it physically hurts him. Imagine de-skinning yourself. He did that. Still he did what he was asked to do by the Brahmin. Why? because he had this label attached to him. He had that attachment to this label of being Danveer, of being benevolent, literally not caring about himself. Neither did he care that does that make him weak in the war which is coming? Oftentimes in our lives, we tend to overgive in the name of sacrifice, or in the name of love, or in the name of just being accepted by the society. The way today is that be mindful about that, my friends. We were not born to take care of others by cutting ourselves half. Yes, give to the needy. And when I say needy, I don't mean only monetarily. I mean physically, emotionally, monetarily, spiritually. Yes, give. Kindness, compassion, give. But also check your own cup. Are you giving it as a sacrifice? Are you giving it from an empty cup? Because that, my friends, is not advisable. Always give that which you can give and which does not hurt you while giving. So this, my friends, was the message, was the 21st way at which I wanted to conclude this series. I hope, I trust you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to your feedback. What else would you want me to come across, to come and offer over here in this series? While the quarantine time has been extended. In the meanwhile, stay tuned. There will be a lot more which will happen on my Facebook page, on my YouTube channel, and also on my Instagram handle. And if you're watching me on YouTube, all the links are mentioned below. So please do get in touch with me over there. We have created a beautiful community. Let's grow it every day. Trust me, we really care. And together, we can transform not just ourselves, but through us, people around ourselves also. Soon you would see those patterns breaking which were not serving you. And those people changing or letting go, getting out of your life which do not serve you. That's the idea, to always have a smile on face, to be content. Until then, namaskar, Radhe Radhe.